Alright, welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore Season 3, Episode 17 on day 880. So, I've done some more work over here at the farming village since last episode. Quite a bit, actually. And I will show you guys. You'll be able to see it just by coming around this corner here. So I'm going to slow it on down. You got to see, first of all, that I've finished up the path along here. But I've also built up this house with the tree there as well. And I think it looks pretty nice, in my opinion. I think that it could definitely do with some work, and the roof is a little plain. But basically, the reason I built this up was because I wanted a place, like, for all of the shulker boxes and chests of the items I'm using for this project. I wanted a place to hold it all. So if I come on in here, you're going to notice I have a bed, crafting table, and regular stuff, the stone cutter, and then coming up top here we have some shulkers in a giant mess. But I don't like, I mean, I'm not sure how I like it. I kind of went, it's more of like a medieval city theme. Like it feels, I mean, I guess this is a kind of, this entire area is somewhat medieval, but I don't know, it's just, you guys can tell me what you think, but I think it's decent, but I've also done more work here, if you notice, behind the well. I've terraformed these cliffs to make them look nicer. I'm still not entirely sure about how I like how it cuts away into the grass. The kind of blending between the stone and the grass could definitely use some work. But yeah, up here, this is changed up quite a bit. Not much, actually. And you're also going to notice some stuff over here. So first things first, you'll notice that I actually changed the I changed up all of the locations for the animal pens. If I fly up, you might be able to notice it. You can see they're all better, and that they also, there's only 3 this time. I decided that trying to squeeze another one into this area was just not a good idea. So I'm either going to not have chickens or not have pigs. The second thing you're going to notice is these, well, you might notice these stone pillars, first of all. That's probably the first thing you notice. But I also have a beacon up here. Since I realized that, when I kind of realized, hey, I have a lot of iron, and I have that Nether star that we got back in, like, episode 7, I think it was. And we never crafted it into a beacon, so I went ahead and did that real quick, and I made a beacon here because I began terraforming this area like I said I was going to do to fit the 4th pen better, but then I kind of decided after I did it, I was like, you know what, I really just want to get rid of one of these. But the beacon's there now. Now, what are these stone things for? Well, those cliffs that I showed you over in that area are, I'm going to do those same kind of style of cliffs all around here. And I'm going to make it so that the animals in the pens are not going to be able to climb out over the walls here. And I'm going to do that all the way around, and I'm going to make it a little of a more gentle slope here so that the path can continue that ways. And then, of course, it just kind of gradually over here gets shorter until it's just back to normal ground. And also over here, you guys know that I moved the villagers in the last episode, and since then I started breeding them, and we're getting a lot of iron golems, and there's been a couple cats here and there, but they can only spawn up here because there's no room for them down here. Oh, there is room for them down here. God, there's so many dudes down here. Oh boy, how did you get down here, sir? How? But, yeah, it's, pretty crazy how many golems are spawning. And so, yeah, in this episode, I think we're gonna be building up the these cliff walls here, and then probably building the tower over there, because I really want to build that tower. But there's some other things that I have to address first, and I want to talk about first before we get into that. So, as you guys know, the Nether update is coming out in 3 days now, on Tuesday. So, the question is, am I going to be updating to the Nether to 1.16 right away? Because it could be buggy. I could just die to some stupid bug where piglins do, like, triple the amount of damage they're supposed to. There's all kinds of different bugs that there could be, and stupid little mishaps that could kill me. So am I going to be updating? I still don't know yet. I'm leaning more towards updating right away. That's what I'm thinking, because the main thing I want to get is, like, I really want to update. I really want to play in the Nether update, but at the same time, I don't want to lose this world to something stupid. If it's something where the world corrupts, I think it's fair to go into an old backup, because, you know, it's like I didn't die or anything. I'm not sure if I will or not if the world corrupts or some bullshit, but yeah, I've already started preparing, and I have an idea in my mind for what I'm going to do. So I learned that I went into the recent pre-release, and I did a teensy bit of looking around, and I learned that you can only, piglins will be angry at you unless you're wearing a piece of gold armor. I think that's it. You might be able to just hold a gold item, I'm not sure. And because of that, I made this, the No Anger Please helmet. It's a god helmet, and it's just gold so that I can wear it in the Nether and be safe from the piglins. I will also be holding the Totem of Undying in my offhand at all times while I'm in the Nether, and have the gapples in my hotbar like that. So those are the biggest safety precautions. Also, every time I'm flying, I'm going to have my chest plate here, so that as soon as I land, I can just... That. Now my chest plate's on. And as soon as I'm ready to take off, I can just... There. It's really fast. It's really fast because my button to get to this slot is the left alt button, which is right next to the spacebar, so it's just... I press it and leave the inventory, and it's good. Just like that. It's really fast. So, that's the next thing I'll be doing. And the main thing I want to do in the Nether update is to just get Netherite. I want to get Netherite because it has extra durability, and it's just a massive flex to have Netherite. So, I'll probably be getting, like, 3 more God Diamond pickaxes, so I can just stay for, like, days in the Nether, just mining. I might use beds to kind of blow up the area, but I'm not sure yet. But I think it's time to just stop rambling and get to work on building this stuff up. I think I'm going to start with the tower and then do that thing. I might finish up more of the path. I want to stretch the path through this area and maybe up through here, up to the tower, or where the tower's gonna go. So, yeah, I'm gonna get to work on the tower, and I'll update you guys when I've made some progress. So, I've got the basic structure set up, and it's okay, it's okay. Not the worst, not the best. It's gonna have multiple revisions, of course. And the cobblestone's going to be texture varied with mossy cobble and andesite, of course, down here at the bottom. And I'm just not sure how I like this bottom at all. I might change all of the cobble for stone brick. But other than that, it's not horrible looking. Except I kind of want to put a slab underneath that one. I don't know. I want it to get skinnier here soon so that it can, because I want it to be skinnier at the top, of course. But, yeah, I'm gonna finish this up, maybe do some revisions and everything. We can actually see real quick how this is gonna look. I like it. Do I like it better? I think I do. I think I do like it better this way. I'll be honest. I'm not liking any of it. I think I'm gonna tear it down and completely start over. Honestly. I just do not like it whatsoever. It just doesn't look good. At all. Looks like this is what I'm gonna do because I'm gonna have to look at this thing for the rest of the build, and I don't think I can handle that. Yeah, I'm tearing it down. I'm tearing it all down. Alright, time to go again. Oh boy. I think I'm gonna go for a wider base this time because what I want to do is I want to make it gradually get skinnier as it goes to the top. But the problem is, I think a 3x3 area is too skinny, but after just 2 little stages of it getting skinnier, it gets to that 3x3 stage. So I think I'm gonna either bump this out by 2 more blocks or 1 more maybe, and see if that fixes it. Fixes the problem I'm having. I'll be honest, I'm thinking about scrapping this whole tower idea altogether. This is the 3rd one I'm completely tearing down because I just cannot get it to look right. I think the problem is, and I've been noticing this while building these last 2, is that the thing that I'm going for, the idea that I have is like, I think it's more windmill-like than it is just random tower-like. So, I think I'm gonna like switch to a medieval kind of stone tower design. I think. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna pull it off, but I think I'm gonna try and switch up my idea completely on what kind of style I'm gonna go for. Alright everyone, I have finished building up the 4th design. Here it is. I think I'm fine with it. I think the only issue with it is that it's a little chunky down here at the bottom, and I'm not sure I like that. I don't know if I like how chunky it is down here. So I might change that up, but I wasn't happy with it. I wasn't that happy with it until I put in the roof, and now that the roof is in, I think it's better. It definitely is not the best that it could be, but I think this is fine with it for now. I've noticed recently that after I come back to a build I've done after a couple hours, that I like them a lot better. Like, with the stable, the house, and the well, I didn't fully like them until I came back later. Like, I know that they could be better and that they're not the best looking, but I still like them. I feel like I can be happy with these. So, I feel like it might be the same case here, but I might take it down a little on the chunkiness at the bottom. But yeah, it's made up of andesite, stone bricks, and cobblestone. And yeah, I just randomly placed them as I went up. There's no interior done yet. That still has yet to come. Might want to put some lights in here though. Yeah, it should do. Actually, I can just do that. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna throw all this stuff in here for now. Yeah, I can come back and do some more tinkering later, like when I'm off camera or something. But I want to kind of start work on these cliff walls, maybe. Or I could do another house. Could do the path as well. Oh, so many choices. So many choices. I think I'll start over there and start working my way along the wall, like the edge there, and just slowly building it up. And then we can come back here, maybe build up a house, do some more paths, and maybe something else depending on how much time I have left in the episode. So I've started building up these cliffs, and I'm starting to become more doubtful that I'm going to be able to make these so that no animals can climb out, as well as making it look good. Because if I want no animals to be able to climb out, I'm going to have to make it steeper. But the steeper I make it, the higher it has to go. And, like, if I only go back, like, if I just do kind of, like, something like that, it's going to make it really hard to look nice, you know? I don't know anymore. Okay. I think I'm gonna keep going. With stairs and slabs, I just realized I can make it harder for the animals to escape. So I think I'm just gonna keep going with a part of the wall and then put in some stairs and slabs to see if I can make it work, and then if I can, go on with the rest of the cliffs. So I've built up this section of the wall, and I'm gonna go through now with slabs and stairs and make it look prettier and not as, like here, it looks just so symmetrical in this little bit here that I'm gonna have to like mess around and try and make this look better or something. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. Hopefully I can make it so that they can the animals will be trapped inside, but I'm not sure that I'm gonna be able to, honestly. It looks, there are so many parts where, like right here especially, like a sheep will just be able to go boop, 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 boop. I don't know if they can really jump diagonally like this. I feel like if they're moving this way and they jump, they could clip onto it. Maybe? I don't know. I do not know. I don't think there's going to be anywhere where they'll be able to, like, completely scale the wall entirely and get off, because I'm going to be terraforming. Like, if I come around the top here, you're going to see that it's off the ground. I'm going to terraform all the way around to make it, like, raise up onto the top. So there's not going to be a way for them to really completely scale the wall. It's just going to be a matter of stopping them from climbing over this one, which I guess when they're this tall, it's going to be unlikely. I think I can do this. Okay, so I've kind of smoothed out the whole cliff with stairs and slabs, as you can see, and it's looking a lot better now. There's still a few parts that could definitely use some work, especially like this area right here could definitely use some work on, but I think that there won't be really a way for any mobs to escape. I think we're pretty good on that. I mean, if they can jump diagonally, I mean, I'll be connecting these walls completely to the cliff. So I think we'll be safe. So I'm going to go ahead and get to work on going all the way around. And then I can do some smoothing out, and I will update you guys here and there once again on the progress I've made. And then the next episode we can probably just spend over here building up these walls. Tomorrow could be the day for me where I just completely build up all of them, texture variation and everything, because I hated doing even these three. Luckily these pens aren't nearly as big as these ones, because like even after doing the wheat field and starting work on the carrot field, I was like, oh my god, this is so bad. But I think all three of these don't even equate to like the size of the wheat field, maybe. Maybe they do, maybe they don't, but yeah, we can finish up this area, and then in between episodes, I'm talking like it's the end of the episode, but it's not, trust me. I think between episodes I might build up like the storage shed, or do some work here and there with like the paths and stuff. Maybe I could build up the bridge over there, but this isn't gonna take much longer to complete. Of course, we're gonna have a break day in between with like where we're gonna go to the Nether and the new update and stuff, assuming that I update right away, which again, I'm leaning more towards updating right away, even though it's more dangerous. The main thing, one of the first things I want to do in this new update apart from just like exploring and seeing all the new shit for myself, I want to get all of these tools. I want to get netherite everything. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it takes 4 ancient debris for 1 netherite ingot. So that's like what, 24 ancient debris? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, 24. So I might just like, I'm gonna do some preparing, more preparing. I'm gonna get another god pickaxe or 2 so that we can keep mining without having to return to mend our tools at the Enderman farm. And I also want to get like a shulker full of beds so I can just blow up everything. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stop rambling and get to work. Alright, so it's been a little while and I've completely built up the base of the walls. Just the plain stone bits of it. And there are some parts that are kind of like jaggedy, like, and just weird. Especially like that part there, that part there. There's a lot of just kind of the same thing in it, I guess. I'm not sure really how to describe it, but it gets, it gets shorter here. I don't know, I can't think of the word for this. But there's gonna be like a path up way onto here, like a little kind of slope up here that's gentler so that a path could lead up to it. And then, you know, I've still gotta put in all the stairs and slabs and do the good old texture variation. But I think I'm gonna spend this tonight AFK so that my stuff over at Spawn Chunks can keep going. I don't think I'm gonna AFK at Spawn Chunks though, because if I do, the gunpowder farm will run, and that, I know that if I AFK overnight, it will not take long for the entire system to get backed up and prevent like all the sugarcane and stuff from flowing in, because there will be a shitload of gunpowder if I do that. Like, it's just consistently putting in like 1 gunpowder every second. It's ridiculously efficient. So I think I'm just gonna let that thing run only when I'm just at Spawn Chunks. I think that's the safe way to do it. But yeah, I'm gonna AFK overnight, and when I get back I will start work on the texture variation, stairs and slabs, I mean. Try and make it look less jaggedy and just make it look better in general. Oh, and also, I was right, this thing is starting to just look better to me. It definitely still does need some work, I recognize that, but it is, I can keep this here and be okay with it, except for that slab is messed up. Was that always like that? How the hell did I miss that? Well, carrying on, I guess. So, coming up over here, you're gonna notice the cliffs are done, texture varied. I put in a bunch of andesite into it. I cleaned it all up with some stairs and slabs, and I put on the grass tops to it. I haven't connected it down, but I'm going to have to terraform this whole kind of area and make it slope downwards all the way around. But I put some torches in so that once I kind of make it slope down, it won't spawn any mobs under it. But yeah, it's looking pretty nice. At some point, I'm going to make this little a part here that'll be easy to walk up so that you can get up to that next part. But I think I'm actually going to just go the full way and finish up the walls of the pens and get some animals in them, I think. Because they're not that big. I don't think it'll take that long. And I probably have enough andesite to finish it, which I really hope I do, because I am starting to run out. I do have a beacon now, though, so I can insta-mine. But other than that, I have also done something else. So over here at Spawn Chunks, I went AFK for an entire day, or an entire night, sorry. I didn't actually AFK here because I didn't want the gunpowder farm running. Which I think now it's still... Yeah, it's moved on to this chest. But in terms of iron... this top chest is starting to be filled up. So all of these chests are filled with iron. And in terms of sugarcane... This chest, these three, and everything to the left are filled with sugarcane. It's ridiculous. I think we're pretty much set. I'm gonna keep the farms running still until 1.16, which is only in 3 days now. So this will probably actually be the last episode before 1.16. I could probably upload it 2 days from now. I don't know how it'll work, but I can finish this episode up, and then I'll do some last minute off camera preparing for 1.16, as in getting multiple pickaxes so I can mine for ancient debris for multiple hours without having to come back here for any supplies. But I think what I'm going to do in 1.16, actually I'll go back in so that I can show you. So none of the chunks, our nether is not going to change at all around here. Only new chunks that I haven't explored yet are actually going to be updated. So since I've kind of gone off in this area a lot and over there a lot, I think I'll go in that direction to find new chunks, because the new chunks will probably be really close in this direction. So I'm just going to go down, like, right here and just dig a tunnel in that direction until I find new chunks. I think that's the plan I think that's what I'm going to do. But I think I'm going to start building up the walls of the pens, and I'll bring you guys back when that's all finished, and I can get some animals in there as well. Okay, so if I come back out here once more, you're going to notice that the walls are built up. This one is completely texture variation, has all the texture variation, is completely finished. But these two, I have not been able to get any texture variation in because I am about to run out of andesite. And I think I probably, well, I just checked again how much andesite I have. I think I have enough to finish this wall and maybe some of this one. But I don't think I have enough for both, so I can build some more soon. But for now, I think I'm just going to move on to terraforming the back of the cliffs, making them slope better. But I have these entrances into it here as well, so these are pretty cool. I put in some leaves on the cliffs as well, and I made sure that there's no place where any of the animals can just climb out. Like, they can't get out over here. I mean, I guess maybe they could do that. Can they just... Maybe I want to fix that. In fact, I could probably just fix it by breaking that block and putting something else. But, yeah, I'm gonna terraform. I'm also gonna terraform these areas. Put in some nice trees and stuff in this place. So that'll be something to do. I'll just put that there for now. It's just a part of the wall, okay? Ignore that. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna start work on the back of these here, because I want this to look really, really nice. I'm just gonna make it kind of gently slope down. It might take a while though, but I should have plenty of grass and dirt from over at Spawn Chunks. But we have a lot of villagers down here. This is crazy. But one thing I want to do is I want to get a good source of food. That's what I want. I want a good source of food. So I'm thinking that I set up most villagers in there just so that I can get a bunch of golden carrots from them. And then I know that there are some villagers that have a trade that gives you iron ingots, that you give iron ingots for emeralds. So I'm thinking I kind of want to set up that trade and just AFK every single night until 1.16 comes out in my iron farm, so that I can get a shitload of iron to just trade in for a bunch of emeralds and for a bunch of carrots. Oh, hello there. I have fish somewhere. One thing I do want to eventually do, just for because I can, and it's kind of cool to do, is I want to complete all advancements. The only ones I've pretty much completed all of the... What? We haven't made an iron pickaxe yet. I think that's because we found diamonds in a shipwreck chest, so we just upgraded straight to a diamond pickaxe. But some of the hard ones are like this. You have to tame all cat variants, so I'm taming all the cats that I see. And then there's ones like this one here. Discover every biome. I know what 4 of these are. I have not found a jungle edge, a mushroom island, or a mushroom island shore. But I don't know what the other 3 are that I have left to find. My guess is, I don't think we found a mega taiga. So maybe that. And then, I don't know what else. There's gotta be like, maybe some, I think it's some version, I think it's probably some kind of snow biome that I haven't found yet. That's my guess. Wait, I've already tamed this kind of cat. Whatever, you sit there. But yeah, I'm gonna get to work on this stuff, and I will see you guys once that's all finished up. Alright, so I have finished up terraforming the backs of the cliffs here. It didn't actually take that long. It doesn't look like this was where I started, so this part looks pretty bad. I'm gonna fix that later. But it doesn't look the best. It'll definitely be changed over time, but I just really wanted to finish it quickly because in approximately 7 hours, it will be Tuesday, June 23rd. In other words, the day the Nether update comes out. Sorry, I can't speak. So I want to get this. That means I have to get this video finished, edited, and have it uploading soon. Because I want to have this edited before I start the next episode. But yeah, you guys will probably see this video in like early June, in the morning of June 23rd. Depending on where you live, of course. So, I think I'm just going to end it here. I planned on doing more, but it's probably a longer video than I thought it was, than I think it is. So, I also did another night AFK. I turned off my sugarcane farms for tonight because I knew it would overflow the system if those things were on. And I'm going to AFK again tonight, but I'm going to leave one of the 3 sugarcane farms on, and I think that should give us quite a bit of sugarcane. And we have over 10 double chests full, at least, of iron ingots over at Spawn Chunks. So I'm going to do a bunch of trading soon with villagers to secure a good source of golden carrots. But yeah, in the next episode, we will be going to the new Nether, exploring the new terrain, getting netherite tools and armor, hopefully. So, yeah, that out of the way. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.